Once again, good morning, all of you. Myself, Dr. Nagamalleswar Rao, Professor in CSC Department, Sridatta Group of Educational Institutions. I welcome all participants, those who are joined for free online short-term training on C programming. So today I'm going to discuss very important 2 points. First one is, today we are going to conduct very small test. The test in between 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. based on previous classes only, based on previous 4 classes. I will give 25 questions. You have to answer. Then, second point, I'm going to share attendance sheet also. You have to register every day. You have to give attendance every day. Okay? Then, so last class we discussed about printf. Okay? Once again, I will revise previous topics and I will give few examples about printf. Then I will stop the session. Immediately I will take questionnaire session. After that, you register 1 o'clock for tests. Okay, listen all of you. So first of all, our topic name is printf statement. You know that printf is a predefined function. There is a difference between predefined and user defined. The functions which are available along with the compiler, those functions are called predefined functions. Okay, one of the function is printf. This printf function is available at hash include stdio.h. Hash include stdio.h is a header file. std means standard, std means standard, I means input, o means output, h means header file. Printf is a output function, you know that. Okay, by using printf we can print any type of data. We can print any type of data. Within printf, within double quotes, whatever the text, whatever the message, whatever the data is there, that will be printed on your console. Okay, if any format specifier is there, then it will print that type of values. Okay, suppose I will explain along with one example. I will give so many examples about printf today. If you understand printf and scanf, then you can write very easily C program. Okay. So our statement is printf. So you remember few points. It is a predefined function which is available at hash include stdio.h header file. Okay. It is a output function. Within double quotes, whatever the content is there, that will print on your console. Within double quotes, whatever the content is there, that will print on your console. What is console? Console is nothing but a monitor. Within double quotes, whatever the content is there, that will be your output. Suppose if any format specifier is there, then it will print that type of data, that kind of data. Okay, listen. This is very, very important topic. Don't miss. If you have any doubts, please ask me later. Okay. Uh, example number 1. First, printf welcome. I told within double quotes, whatever the content is there, that will be your output. So here within first printf, brackets open, double quotes start and followed by welcome, followed by double quotes close, bracket close, followed by semicolon. What is your output? Output will be welcome. Okay, then example number 2. I will execute all programs. Printf, suppose hi, comma, I will write CSC. So what is the expected output? The compiler will gives an error message. The compiler will gives an error message. Unknown value, that is CSC. CSC. Okay. Next. Example number 3. I want to print, suppose 10, 30, first value is 10, second value is 30.40 or 45, third value is F. I want to print 3 values. Okay. If you want to print any value, you can't directly write printf, suppose 30. What is the use? No use. Okay. First, you store each and every value in a variable. Each and every value in a variable. What is 10? 10 is a value. Which type of value? Integer type of value. We already discussed integer, floating point, character. Okay. So integer means what? Numbers. Floating point means decimal numbers. Characters means alphabet, only one alphabet with single quotes. With single quote. This is representation of character. Alphabet with single quote. Now, if you want to print a value 10, first you have to store a value 10. What is 10? 10 is a integer. How to represent integer? By using a keyword or a data type that is called int. Int. Okay. Then you take one variable a. You can take any variable. Suppose I will take x equal to 10. Okay. Followed by semicolon. I'm not writing entire program. First, initially I'm writing how to print just values. If you want to execute complete program, you should start with void main. Okay. Then store second value, that is 30.45. What is 30.45? 30.45 is a decimal number. Okay. Floating value. How to store float value? By using a keyword or by using a data type that is called float. Take any type of variable, that is y. I will store 30.50 in y, followed by semicolon. Then I want to store a character value, that is f. If you want to store any character, you use a data type that is called char or keyword char. Then take one variable, the variable name anything. Okay, suppose I will take z. Double quote start, single quotes f, followed by semicolon. I think all of you clear. Okay. Now, if you want to print x value, y value, z value, we will use first printf. Double quote start. Okay. I will write x value is. What will be the output? What will be the output? X value is, that is only your output. X value is. X value is, that is your output. Okay. So how to print x value? Only x value is your output, not x value is 10. How to print your output? By using a format specifier. So you try to understand what is format specifier. Format specifier tells what type of data we are going to print. Format specifier tells what type of data we are going to print on console. What kind of data we are going to print on console. Suppose if you want to print integer kind of data, we will use a format specifier %d. Suppose if you want to print float kind of data, we will use a format specifier %f. Suppose if you want to print character kind of data, character type of data, we will use %c format specifier. మీరు ఇక్కడ నంబర్స్ ని మీరు ప్రింట్ చేయాలి అంటే సపోజ్ 10, 20, 30, 40 సార్ ఎంతవరకు నంబర్స్ ప్రింట్ చేయొచ్చు అనేది నేను చెప్తాను. వాట్ ఈస్ ద రేంజ్ ఆఫ్ ఇంటీజర్ ఐ విల్ టెల్ యూ. సపోజ్ 30,000 ఇక్కడ సపోజ్ ఐ విల్ గివ్ 40,000. కెన్ ఐ ప్రింట్ ఆర్ నాట్? I will tell you later. There is a range, there is a specific range for integer, there is a specific range for float, there is a specific range for character. I will discuss you later. But initially you try to understand how to print values. That's it. Okay. So integer ni print cheyalante %d, float values ni print cheyalante %c. If you want to print character values, %c. Now, by using this format specifiers, I want to print the above values, that is integer, float, character. Now, first, initially, I will print x value. So, how to print x value? X value is followed by, you should write format specifier. Which type of value we are going to print, that type of format specifier you should mention here. So I'm going to print that is integer data. So you should write here %d. Okay. Up to here, all of you clear? Followed by immediately comma. Which type of value we are going to print? Integer. Integer format specifier %d over. So which variable we are going to print, that is called x. Followed by x you should write. That's it. Okay. Then second value also you should print same manner. Printf double quote start y value is. If you miss these classes, you can't understand next sessions. Okay. So y value is what? The float type of data. So what is the, if you want to print float values ni print cheyalante elanti format specifier use cheyali? Yes, if you want to print full float values, we will use a format specifier %f. So you should write within printf y value is %f double quotes close comma which value we are going to print, y, then followed by y, followed by bracket close, followed by semicolon. This is the procedure for printing y value. Then last one. So printf, I think z value is which kind of data you see here. Z is character type of data. If you want to print character, which format specifier we will use? %c. So z value is %c comma z. That's all. Okay. Now, so this is based on example number 3. Example number 3. I will give more number of examples. See here. One, మీరు ఒక్కసారి printf అర్థమైతే ఈ ఎగ్జాంపుల్స్ అర్థమైతే ఇంకా ఎంటైర్ సి ప్రోగ్రామ్ లో ఎక్కడ printf గురించి మీకు డౌట్ రాదు. ఓకే, లిసన్. Example number 4. So I will take two values, integer a equal to 100, first value. I will take two values as integers, b equal to 200. followed by semicolon. Now I am going to print AB values. How to print? Very simple. If you want to print any data, any type of data in C language, just use a function that is printf. Okay. Which value we are going to print? AB. I want to print AB values at a time. Okay. How to write a statement? Very simple. A comma B values. I will close the printf statement. What is the output? What is the output? AB values are 200, 200, or only AB values are. The output will be only AB values are. Why? Within the printf statement, only one content is there, that is called AB values are. That's all. Okay. Now, if you want to print AB values, two values at a time, we will use 2% these. That is for printing integer values, we will use a format specifier %d. Now I am going to print AB values. I will use two format specifier 2%ds at a time. Okay. Now, first value we are going to print which value? A. %d. First after first %d, no need to give any space. Gap అవసరం లేదండి. Direct రాసేయచ్చు. No problem. Okay. Then double quotes close, comma. After here you write down first one. First, which value we are going to print? A value. Followed by comma. Second, which value we are going to print? B value. That's all. Okay. So what will be the output? So here output is A comma B values are. Ikkada comma raste. I'm mentioned here comma within double quotes. Yes, A comma B. Otherwise, if you not mention comma here, what is the output? AB, no space, AB values are. What is A value? Here, first A value, here first A. After closing the double quotes, immediately followed by comma, followed by A. So this A value is copied at first %d here, first %d. Then followed by comma, followed by B. This B value is copied at the second %d. So automatically what is the output? AB values are 100 and 200. That's all. 100 and 200. Okay. Then example number 4. I will tell you 4 more examples. Then you can understand very easily regarding printf. Okay. I will take integer A equal to 19. Integer B equal to 39. Okay. Printf A comma B values are. How to print AB values? We will use normally %d. Okay. Followed by, I will write B comma A. I will write B comma A. Okay. Anyone tell me what is the output? Anyone tell me what is the output? Mr. Chari sir? Chari sir?
Sir.
Please unmute Manasa gar.
Manasa sir?
Manasa.
Okay sir.
Mute yourself sir. Mute yourself and unmute Manasa.
Okay sir.
The answer is it will print 39 and after 19.
You tell me complete answer.
A comma B values are 39 and 19.
Very good. Mute
Thank
sir.
you, sir.
Okay. So based on this program here, A comma B values are, there are 2 percentage this here, means printf is expecting 2 integer values. So here I am given first B. What is B value? In 39. So B value is copied at the first percentage D. B value is copied at first percentage D. A value is copied at second percentage D. అంటే ఇక్కడ డబుల్ కోట్స్ క్లోజ్ చేసిన తర్వాత ఫస్ట్ ఏదైతే మనం వాల్యూ ఇస్తామో ఆ వాల్యూ వెళ్ళి ఫస్ట్ పర్సంటేజ్ డీలో కాపీ అవుతుంది. ఓకే, సో ఇక్కడ ఏబి వాల్యూస్ మనం ఇలా ఇచ్చినా సరే, బేస్డ్ ఆన్ printf statement after closing the double quotes, whatever the variables we are declared, whatever the type of variables we are declared, based on that output will print. So here I am given here B value first, so B value will be 39, A value is 19. So answer will be AB values are 39 first will print, followed by 19. Very good, Mansa. Next, continuation. Example number 6. I will take int a equal to 78 and integer b equal to 10. Then I will use printf percentage d percentage d these are AB values, comma A comma B. Anyone, can you answer? Okay, Mr. G Lokesh, please answer.
Sir, G Lokesh, sir.
Yes.
Okay, sir.
Yeah, good afternoon. Good morning, sir.
Good morning, Lokesh. Tell me answer.
The answer is error is come, sir.
Okay, just unmute. Sorry, mute yourself.
Okay.
Then you give the choice for others. Chari sir,
Sir,
you give the chance for others.
other Sai Manish is there, sir. Siddhartha.
You give, not a problem.
Okay, sir. Okay, I'm giving Sai Manish. You raise.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
78 and 10 are the values. These are the values of A comma B.
Okay, very good. So output will be, so see here, first of all, you very clearly observe printf. This contain printf double quote start percentage d, these are AB values. So percentage d ఎక్కడైతే ఉందో ఫస్ట్ ఏ ఇక్కడ డబుల్ కోట్స్ క్లోజ్ చేసిన తర్వాత ఏముంది కదండి, ఆ వాల్యూ వెళ్ళి స్టోర్ అయిపోతుంది అక్కడ. సో వాట్ ఈస్ ఏ వాల్యూ? 78. దెన్ ఫాలోడ్ బై ఏముంది? one more percentage d, that is what? B value. So answer is 78, 10. These are AB values. That's it. Okay. Then example number 7. Integer a equal to 45. Then integer b equal to 88. Printf percentage d space high percentage D, double quotes close, comma, B, comma, A. B, comma, A. What will be the output? What will be the output?
Sir, can I
Yes.
give a chance to others, sir?
Yes, sir.
Devar Shetty Lahari, I'm giving, sir.
Okay. Immediately you mute, sir.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, Lahari. Tell me, what is the answer?
A is equal to 88. High. B is equal to 45.
Once again, check.
A is equal to 88.
Okay.
High. 45.
Okay.
Is it correct, sir?
I will tell you. I will tell you. Next, any other answers? Any other answers?
Sir, there are many people raised, sir.
Sir, you immediately give the priority for others. Immediately.
Okay, sir.
Don't
Okay,
rush.
sir. Okay, sir. Srujana is there, sir. Srujana.
Yes.
Good morning, sir.
Srujana.
Good morning, Srijanagar.
Output is 88 high space 45.
88,
High
high,
45.
45. Very good. That is correct. Okay, thank you. So output will be first. You see printf statement. Printf statement. Double quote start percentage D high. Once again percentage D double quotes close B comma A. I told you observe how many percentage D's are in your printf. 2 percentage D. So first percentage D followed by high followed by second percentage D double quotes close followed by comma B comma A. So first in this percentage D B value will store. Why? Because after closing the double quotes immediately a variable name that is called B. So first value ఏదైతే ఉందో అది అక్కడ స్టోర్ అయిపోతుంది. So suppose if you write a here, what is the answer? What is the answer? So answer will be 45 high percentage 45 high followed by 88 because of the second value I stored as B. Okay, then same example I am modifying this one. So I will tell you what is the output for this one. So printf percentage D high percentage D double quotes close comma A means I'm going to print A value 2 times. Okay, no problem. We can print n number of times. So here output will be 45 high again 45. Output will be 45 followed by space followed by high followed by 45. That's all. Clear all of you? Right. Example number 7. Each and every example is very important. Okay, listen here. Integer a equal to 8. Integer b equal to 88 or 9. Okay. You try to understand how to print these values. Yes, tell me what is the output for this one?
Sir, there are 14 people raised, sir. I'm giving chance one by one. Sai Manish is over. Siddharth Deshmukh, I'm giving, sir.
Siddharth Deshmukh, tell me what is your answer?
You can speak, Siddharth Deshmukh.
Hello, sir.
Tell me. What is the
Sir,
answer?
answer is, sir, first
What?
A value is 8, sir.
Hmm.
B value is 9, sir.
I want only answer. Final answer.
Final, sir, 8.
Can you repeat once again?
8, 9, sir.
That's it. Only 8 and 9. In between, no data, nothing is there. So only answer is 8, 9. That's all.
Yes, sir.
That's all. Okay. Next. Next example.
Can you mute yourself, Deshmukh, please?
Next example. Example number 8. Integer a equal to 9. Integer b equal to 40. Printf percentage d, again percentage d, double quotes close, comma, a comma b comma c. Sorry, only a comma b. Okay. So there are two values here, that is a and b. A value is 9, b value is 40. So in printf there are three format specifiers are there. I'm given only two values, but I'm going to print three values. So suppose if I give another variable, that is a, the output will be a, that is a value is stored at first percentage d. So based on that 9, then second percentage d we are expected 40. Then again a value, so the output will be 949. Okay, 9 first value, then 40 followed by 9. This is your output. Suppose if you not mention a here. Okay, so for this first percentage d stores first variable name, first variable value, that is called 9. Okay, then second percentage d stores b value, that is called 40 over. Then there is one more format specifier, but there is no related value or variable. Then the compiler will print one unknown value, that is called garbage value. The value may be positive, may be negative. That is generated by the compiler system. మనమేం జనరేట్ చేయమండి. మనం ఇచ్చిన వాల్యూస్ ఏమున్నాయి? ఏ వాల్యూ 9, బి వాల్యూ 40. ఎస్, సో ఏ వాల్యూ 9 ప్రింట్ అయింది, బి వాల్యూ 40, అంతటితో అయిపోయింది. సపోజ్ ఇక్కడ there is no format, one more format specifier. What is the output? Based on this output, based on this statement, only 9, 40 over. Suppose if you provide extra format specifier, one more format specifier, then the compiler will print some unknown value. ఈ 940 తర్వాత ఏదో ఒక వాల్యూ కంపైలర్ ప్రింట్ చేస్తుంది. సపోజ్ ఐఎమ్ ఎక్స్పెక్టింగ్ 997. That value may be positive, may be negative, may be 0 or 1, we don't know anything. System will generate. Okay, if you provide extra format specifier, if related variable is not available, then the compiler will print some unknown value or garbage value or junk value. Okay, clear all of you? Right. So this is unknown value. So 940 followed by ఏమొస్తుందండి? Unknown value. Please remember. Next, one more example I will tell you. integer a equal to 10. In above program, there is no there is no error. The output will gives, but a value is 9, b value 40, then followed by some unknown value. Okay, then a value 10, b value 20, then I will write here printf percentage d a comma, okay, I will use one more percentage d, then a comma b comma c. So I will give the chance to you. Anyone tell me what will be the answer?
Sir, I'm giving a chance to Sriram Imani. You can speak, please.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Sir, I think the answer would be error.
Okay, what type of error will be?
There is no proper identity for C, sir, in the global data.
Yes, that is not global data, local data, but your answer is correct. That is, the compiler will gives an error message that is C is undefined. C is undefined. ఓకే సి అనేది మనం డిక్లేర్ చేయలేదండి ఇక్కడ ఏబి వాల్యూస్ మాత్రమే మనం డిక్లేర్ చేసాం ఓకే సి వాల్యూ డిక్లేర్ చేయలేదు సో బై డిఫాల్ట్ ద సిస్టమ్ విల్ గివ్స్ an error message, the compiler will gives an error message that is C is undefined. Okay, next last example, then I will execute all these examples. I will show the output for all these examples. Integer a equal to 10, then integer b equal to 20. Okay, then I will write here, sorry, I will remove the values. Printf percentage d comma a comma b. Okay, so observe here there are two values, that is a b. A value is initialized అంటే a కి వాల్యూ ఏదో ఒకటి ఇచ్చాను, b value is not initialized, I am not assigned any value to b. b కి ఎలాంటి వాల్యూ లేదు. Now I am going to print a comma b values, a and b values. So here statement is printf double quote start percentage d comma a comma b. So as per your knowledge, a value is copied at first percentage d. Yes. So what is the value? 10. So based on that, value is 10. So b value is assigned or not? Yes, b value is not assigned. If you not assigned values or local values, automatically the compiler will gives unknown value or junk value or garbage value. Okay, that value may be positive or negative. ఒక వాల్యూ ఇక్కడ వచ్చేస్తుందండి, బై డిఫాల్ట్ గా సిస్టమ్ జనరేట్ చేస్తుంది. ఓకే, దట్స్ ఆల్. సో ఐ విల్ ఎగ్జిక్యూట్ ఆల్ దీస్ ప్రోగ్రామ్స్ by using compiler, just see. Okay, I will start with void main. First, step number 1, after opening Turbo C compiler, immediately you save your program by using F2 button. So you give the program name here. Suppose I will give the program is p3.c. Okay, then you start the program void main equal to 10, integer b equal to 20. I'm not using other variables. I can use, not a problem. For better understanding, I'm using only one data type, that is integer. ఒక్కటి యూజ్ చేయటం తెలిస్తే అన్ని ఆటోమేటిక్ వచ్చేస్తాయండి. ఓకే, లిసన్. సో ఫస్ట్, so very important point, if you want to declare CLR SCR, if you want to write CLR SCR, we should write after declaration or initialization of values only. That is very important point, you remember. So last class lo okku doubt adigaru, ikkada raaycha first lo raaycha ani CLR SCR. Okay, I will show you each and every point. Listen here. So here I am going to print AB values, printf A comma B values are percentage D A comma B. Then save your program F2. Then compile your program by pressing Alt F9. See the errors 2. Declaration is not allowed here. అంటే CLR SCR అనేది అక్కడ రాయకూడదు. ఓకే, సో I will remove CLR SCR. Okay, after declaring the values only I can write CLR SCR. So I will write here CLR SCR. Okay, now compile your program. No errors, lines compiled, no warnings. Okay, then immediately run your program by pressing Ctrl F9. Check your output, Alt F5. AB values are 10, 20. Okay, next. Then I will use first percentage D at before he starting of the printf. What is the output? So I told first percentage D is expecting first integer value, means a value is stored at first percentage. So what is the output? 10 A comma B values are 20. Okay, so output will be 10, first 10 AB values are 20. Allow us. Okay, just run your program. So you should remove CLR SCR here. You should write CLR SCR after declaration of variables only. CLR SCR. Then save your program. Compile your program. Okay. So see the output. 10 AB values are 20. 10 AB values are 20. Suppose if you write,
Excuse me, sir.
yes, tell me.
Sir, sorry for the disturbance. Some shadow is displaying, sir, when you are executing. So you please print the output below the screen,
Okay.
like two, three more lines below.
Okay, right.
Okay, sir.
Control F9. Now you can see 10 AB values are 20. Okay, right. Next, continuation. Now I will check. Here I will remove percentage D. Okay. I will remove percentage D. A, B values are percentage D. Again, you put percentage D, percentage D. Okay. So what is the output? A, B values are 10, 20. That is your output. Okay. Suppose if you write C, if you write C, what is the output? What is the output? So one student told C is not defined. Yes, C is not defined. So say that one student told that will be the error S. Why? Because C is not defined. C is not defined. So you see the output. First, Alt F9, compilation error. Okay. What is the error? C. Undefined symbol C. Undefined symbol C. If you want to print any variable, you should define that variable first. You should define the variable first. Now, suppose if you not define, we will get a compilation error. If you define, suppose integer C equal to 45. Check this. Alt F9, no errors. Control F9. Then Alt F5. So you should print C. It is not saved. Okay. Integer C equal to 30 semicolon A comma B comma C values are, you use three format specifiers, percentage D, A comma B comma C, A comma B comma C. Alt F9, then Control F9, then Alt F5. A comma B comma C values are 10, 20, 30. 10, 20, 30. That's all. Okay. So you are initialize the three values A, B, C. Okay. I will remove C value. C value. Yes. Now tell me what is the expected output. Just Alt F9. Then Control F9.
Shall I give chance to participants, sir?
No, sir. I will execute.
Okay, sir.
Then Alt F5. So see 10, 20 minus 29,190. Okay. So that is that minus 29,190 will generated by compiler. That is unknown value. That is garbage value. That is junk value. By default, it will come. Okay. Right. So this is about printf. So I will give one more percentage D here, two more percentage D's. Just see what is the output. See, minus first value is minus 29,190. Again minus 29,120, 190 followed by 20. Okay, this is your output. Last time one participant asked one more doubt, that is every print, after every printf can we write CLR SCR? No, it is not possible. I will write here and see. Save your program, compile your program, compile your program. What is the output? No output, no usage. So that's why you should declare CLR is CR after declaration of variables only. No use. Okay, again save the, compile the program, run your. So that is overview about the printf. So once you see the slide also, finally the syntax for printf is, so if you want to write printf, if you want to use printf, there is a syntax that is printf followed by brackets open any data, any text message, bracket close, followed by bracket close, followed by semicolon. This is one syntax. One more syntax, second syntax, see here. Printf this is second one. Printf double quote start any text message followed by format specifier. Double quotes close followed by comma followed by variable names. What is that? What is the meaning of that? Double quote start any text message like a comma b values are followed by format specifier. What are the format specifiers? If you take integers, percentage this, followed by what? Double quotes close, followed by semicolon, then followed by a b values, variable name a followed by variable name b. That's all. Okay, so again I am telling you, today there is a exam in between 1 to 5. How to attend exam I will tell you. Just see here. First open sridatta.ac.in portal. See here, sridatta.ac.in, followed by you have C training test and one more mock MSET mock test 2020. So here there is a C training test. Click that button, register email ID and password. Initially you have to register. If you want to attend a test, you have to register. So go to register. Again enter your details, normal name, date of birth, okay, email ID, father name, inter marks, okay. You give the password here. Password is your wish. Same password again you give. Then admission number, district, address. Okay, admission number means your college number, like that. Then after that press register. Press register button, immediately you can attend the test. Okay, that's all. So again, first open sridatta.ac.in portal. Okay, after that you go to register. Once again you have to register for writing the test. Okay, after that you give the data, name, father name, like this, date of birth, student phone number, your password, confirm password, admission number. Okay, then click register. Then automatically you get the questions. 25 questions, 25 marks. You have to attend the test in between 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. only. You have to register in between 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. only. Okay, before register avakandi, test కూడా అప్పుడే పెడతాం. After 5 there is no test, automatically session will close. Test will not appear after 5. now. If you have any doubts, please ask me. I will take 15 minutes time. I will clarify your doubts.
Sir, shall I give chance to one by one, sir?
You give the chance for one by one.
Okay, sir. Sir, Amar Sai, you can speak.
Hello, sir. Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
సార్ ఎడర్ ఫైల్స్ ఎందుకు యూజ్ చేయొద్దు సార్ ప్రోగ్రామ్ కి ఇప్పుడు?
Header files you can use, not a problem. If you want to write any functions in your program, you have to use header files also.